So there you have it. Look at that. Fabulous, fabulous butter chicken. Look at this sauce. What a fabulous creamy sauce. Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. I'm Rick. Today we're making butter chicken. Real butter chicken like you've never seen before, all in one tray. That's right, one tray in the oven, butter chicken, fabulous dish. Now I'm going to interrupt this live broadcast, well it's recorded, and we're going to go back to yesterday and come back to today. Why? Marinating the chicken, okay? Okay, this is the rewind on the video. This is the night before. We're actually going to chop some chicken and marinate it for our one tray butter chicken. So I've got some chicken breasts, as you can see, skinless, boneless. Now we want some big chunks. We are going to skewer these and cook them in the oven. So we want some good chunks like that, look. Okay. And they're in there. That's it. Get washed up and let's get a marinade on that chicken. Now it's a bog standard tikka marinade, okay? And probably most of you already make a tikka marinade. If you don't, we're doing it now. Want to go in there? Some yogurt. So we're going to go in there with about 6 good tablespoons. That'll do, come on. I want some garlic ginger paste in there, a good couple of those, probably about 3 tablespoons if you use tablespoons. We're just chucking it in. We want some Kashmiri chili powder, a couple of teaspoons in there. We're going a little bit of turmeric, coriander powder, we got cumin powder, got garam masala, got some salt, going in there with some lemon juice, okay, the optional ingredients which you'll find coloured. This is a little bit of orange red colour. Now be careful because a little goes a long way. And then we want to be bringing that in and give it a mix in. And that's our marinade. We're going to shove it in a bag. And that's going to sit in a bag overnight. And we will cook the tray bake tomorrow. So you will see this again tomorrow. But it will be today. There you go. And we want to be putting this in a bag. So it's straightforward in there. And chuck as much marinade in from there as you can, because we can use that in the dish. Okay, we have this lovely bag of chicken. Seal it up. I'm using Ziploc bags, but you can use whatever you like, obviously. Now, double bag this. Always, always double bag this. This chicken is going to start to release its moisture in there, and you could end up with quite a wet marinade in there. So always double bag it, because then if the bag leaks, it leaks into the other bag. We don't want it leaking in the fridge. That is it. It goes in the fridge till tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Welcome back. Here is our chicken that we marinated yesterday or last night. Right, okay, what I've done, I've chopped some onions, 3 big red onions, okay? We want passata, I've blended a tin of tomatoes. Job done. We need to crack on. Come on. Right, what we're going to do is skewer. I've got some skewers. We're going to skewer this chicken. And it's going to be simple, isn't it? We're going to skewer it. Oh, it smells wonderful. It smells absolutely wonderful. Now, I'm not sure how much we did. Like I say, I can't remember. We did a couple of chicken breasts. I don't know what that equates to in these bits. We will find out in a second. Make sure you have your oven on at 220, somewhere up there, high. Now what we're going to do is make a mess everywhere. We're just going to put that on that tray for a second. Now we need big chunks of chicken for this. Because we're oven baking, we don't want to dry this out. Now, all I'm asking on this video is if you make this and you put it on a Facebook group or page, don't try and claim it's your own version. Please give credit back to me and this channel. I would like other people to know where it came from and know how to make different styles of curries that are not BIR. Okay, there you go. I'm just going to wash my arm. It's been in the bag. We've got these beautiful skewers going on there on one side. Bring in a tray. Right, we want to go in here with some ghee or butter. Now I'm going to use both. I'm going to go in there with a couple of those. And we want some butter. We're making a butter chicken. Okay, the butter's more the home way, to be fair. But we want some in there, don't we? Come on. So we got a tablespoon or two in there. Now we're going to take our onions and we're going to dump them in there. And we're going to give it a mixy. See if we can put some of that ghee on those onions. The butter will just melt in there anyway. Now what we're going to do is stick this in the oven for about 25-30 minutes. We want some flavour developing on these onions. This is going in there. So are these. Like this. And then what will happen, if there's anything drips down from the chicken, it drips inside the tray on our onions. So we're going to get the flavour in there. So you can see where we're at. These are going in the oven. All of it is going in the oven for about half an hour. What we might have to do is give this a turn. Okay, we might just have to turn it over. All right, there you go. Okay, we've had about 20 minutes. What we need to do is turn those skewers. So out that comes. I've got a tray. I'm just going to lift a couple out, actually. Okay, we're just going to take a couple of those off and then we'll put them back in, turned over. They smell amazing. And you can see, look, it's dripped in. It's dripping our flavour in there. Okay, I want to go in there with just a little bit of garlic ginger. And I'm going to go in there with some cashew nuts. It's a bit like making a cashew paste, but we're not making the paste as such. They're just going to soften in there. Okay. So we get quite a lot of juice, look, already. We just need to carry on. So we need to turn those skewers if they will stay over the other side. And then we chuck this back in the oven. So back in. Okay, we've had about another 10 minutes or so on there. Now this smells absolutely amazing. Take a tray. We want those on there. Right, leave it on the skewers if you want. Take some foil and cover. Let that rest under there. And we've got this going on, okay? Decide. Do you want that back in? I do. There's quite a lot of water there, look, that's come out of that chicken. I'm going to put that back in for 10. Just 10 minutes. You don't have to do, but it is going in there. Come on. Let's have that out of there. Right, we've got that, look. Okay? That fluid's gone, more or less. We've got a bit under there. We're chucking our spices in. Okay? Chuck them in there. Stir them all through. Now, they are not going to bloom as such, but they are going to cook in here. Okay? I'm going to go in there with a couple of tablespoons, good tablespoons, of tomato paste or tomato puree. Give that a good stir through. In there, some methy, fenugreek leaves. Now you can crush them all up if you want, or just chuck them in. In there, chicken stock, your passata. Now what I'm going to do is run a stick blender in here and just blend a little bit. Got a little bit of almond flour and coconut powder. Bring it in. There we have it. That goes back in the oven about 15 minutes for all that lot to play together. Okay, when you've had your time, we'll have that out of there again. On there, look at that. We got this going on. We got this lovely lush sauce, look. Everything's come together. All that edges around there, look. Just stir it in. There's our flavour there, look. Look at that. That is sensational. Butter chicken in there. Butter. A couple of tablespoons of butter. In there, some cream. Little pinch of methy. In there, a little bit of honey. We're actually using honey. You can use sugar. And we want about half a tablespoon of garam masala. Stir it all in. Bob your chicken in. Back in the oven. About 10 minutes. 10 to 12 minutes, just warm up that chicken. That's all it is. How easy is this? Get our chicken in there. Little stir in. Back in the oven about 12 minutes, somewhere around about there. When you've had your time, we'll have that out of there. And there you have it, our bubbling butter chicken. Got a nice sauce, look. Got our chicken in there. Over there, a little bit of ghee or melted butter. Up to you. So there you have it. Look at that. Fabulous, fabulous. Butter chicken. Look in there. Now for the sake of the video, we're going to put some coriander on there just for the thumbnail. Now with butter chicken, I don't do coriander, I just serve it as is. But you know, some people do, so there you go, we're on there. There. Oh, look at that. Look at this sauce. What a fabulous creamy sauce. Oh, it's a bit hot. Oh, that is delightful. Oh, yes, please. Come on in on our chicken. Don't forget this is our tandoor chicken. Except we've done it in there, our tikka. Look at that. Look at that. That is sensational. Look in there. Look how moist that is in there. Come on. Oh. Oh, incredible. Absolutely incredible. There you go, butter chicken made in a tray. That is absolutely sensational. There you go, there's our chicken there. It's steaming hot. Look, let's get some sauce. Come on. That chicken is delicious. Beautiful flavour on that chicken. Nice and moist inside. Look at that. That is sensational. Don't forget, share with your friends. Tell them how easy it is to make butter chicken in one tray. Oh, look at that butter floating on the top of there. Well, it might be the ghee. Awesome. And if you do like what we're doing, big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell. Oh, we'll catch you in the next video. That is amazing. That is delicious. Oh yeah.